Welcome back, YouTubers. This is going to be a review of the Star Wars Vintage Collection Return of the Jedi in Emperor's Royal Guard, or just Royal Guard as they're frequently referred to. Now, the Royal Guard are one of the more odd examples of characters. They're not used a terrible lot. There were a couple deleted scenes in Return of the Jedi where they were shown ready to face off against Vader, but they never actually did anything in the film. The ones from the terrible Last Jedi film actually did more, and they were, well, stupid. But let's keep going. The Royal Guard actually have a lot more in their expanded universe fiction. There was the entire, I believe it was called Crimson Empire comic, which did a whole thing with them and their unwillingness to accept a rogue Royal Guardsman taking control of the Empire. Anyway, as you can see, the packaging is pretty standard for this line, nothing too new. The nice part about this figure is, while it is this nice long cloak, you can see clearly under it there's a lot more. You can take off the head, see him underneath, take the vibro blade out of his hand, and if you remove the cloak, you see he not only has a Imperial logo on the back, very nice in detail, he also has a small blaster pistol in his holster. Now, if any of you are wondering what kind of blaster is this, I will show you. It is the exact same model as the Scout Troopers. Though it has an extra pylon on it, it does fit into a Scout Trooper's boot, as you can see. Though it does fall out, so I'm not absolute on that. But I believe it is the same model of blaster pistol. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit very well into his hand, as it's a much smaller gun. And it's designed to be held with like only 2 fingers. None of his fingers are separated, so it's really going to just stay in its holster most of the time. Now, he has some additional gear. There's this odd-looking shoulder plate, as well as a helmet. And this is why I think this character is from Crimson Empire. I never read that comic series, so I never saw. But this is the sort of vibro staff that they wielded in the Crimson Empire comic. So you really can get 2 figures out of this one, not just the one. So it is a nice addition. Plus, the design is really nice, so if you get an Emperor Palpatine, you might want to pick up 1 or maybe even 2 or 3 of these guys to make a full entourage. You could even make a little diorama of him getting off the shuttle or him in his throne room. The one annoyance is, I've just noticed this while I was getting him out, was there's some silver paint transferred onto this pauldron of his. Which isn't a huge problem. What you want to do when you have paint transfers is get an ultra fine grade sanding stick. And rub just a little bit. On the paint transfers to remove them, like I just did. These are like the ultra fine grade ones, so that's what you want to go for if you have this problem. It happens occasionally to me with some of my stuff. I'll inadvertently put something in a package, and it's usually with like gold or silver paint that it transfers onto the other items. So if you've got that problem, like I said, ultra fine grade sanding sticks usually are the best thing to go with, or ultra fine grade sandpaper. You're just going to have to get a very fine edge on it. You want to do it lightly and with very little force. You want to just break the paint, not grind into it. And then you can just chip it away with your nail. Anyway, after that little home care tip, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!